everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to yet another weekend vlog. It is currently Friday. I'm currently in the middle of a work day, as you could see by the computers that were lit up. I am very excited about the weekend this go around because I just need a break and I need to sleep for a while because I just need to sleep, you know? But this weekend, what am I going to be doing? What am I going to be reading? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. This weekend, I will be finishing, I didn't bring the book down, Pride and Premeditation for book club because we have book club on Sunday and we're actually doing book club in person again. I'm going to my friend's house and it's going to be a great time. I'm very excited. Tomorrow, I actually have a bonfire at my friend's place because she's moving to Vancouver for a year to finish up her librarian degree. Yes, I'm friends with the best kind of people. Yes, of course I am. This is who you meet when you're in your English language programs. You meet people who want to be librarians and it's amazing. But what am I going to be reading this weekend other than Pride and Premeditation? That's a great question. Thank you for asking. I have so many things that I want to read right now that I want to be doing. I have, you know that video that I was planning on doing? That Trash My TBR vlog? Well, I have those books down below me right now. Actually, you can see down below me on the floors there. I've been going through a massive unhaul. Massive. I will show you in a minute what it looks like in my library right now. And I've now made a stack next to these that were originally maybes of an unhaul. I have now made another stack of I don't know if I actually want to get rid of these, but I don't know if I'm also interested in these maybes for YA books. And they're all YA fantasy and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be diving into those this weekend, but it is a possibility. I also really want to read the third Becky Chambers book. This is not the third one though. What did I do with the third one? Oh, it's underneath all these books because a bunch of books fell. This one, the third Becky Chambers book. I do want to read that eventually. And I also have Eye of the World, which I'm still working through, and I have Eva Evergreen, which I'm still working through because apparently that's just my life. You guys know I read so many books all at once. Oh, I also have The Road Trip, which I never finished. And I have all those middle grades. If you guys remember last weekend, I did my middle grade, trying to find a comp for my own middle grade situation. I also have GEARBREAKERS on my TBR, which I really want to read, so I might read that one. These are the boys that I also might be reading, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I might do one of those try a chapter tags with these books to see if I actually want to read any of them, you know, see that way if they're worth reading. I don't know, but stick around because it's gonna be an interesting weekend. I'm gonna go back upstairs and continue my work day once I show you what my library looks like right now. So you walk in, it is just a hot mess. A hot mess. I've just been continuously adding books. These are going to my friend Sophie. These are the ones that she wants. But I've just been just adding books, and I ended up going through all my school books, which were down here, and minimizing my trash collection here, trash classics, and getting rid of just a whole whack ton. So all of the books. And now my shelves look so good. I just thought I'd pop in and start this vlog. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm grabbing GEARBREAKERS because I do really want to read this one, and I will catch up with you guys when I do something a little later at the end of my workday. Hello, my darling friends. It is now officially the end of my workday. It is 5:20. Finished working for the day, which I'm very excited about. I also finished Pride and Premeditation on audiobook, which it was so cute. It was so cute and really fun. I had a really great time, and it actually managed to surprise me, and there were points where I was like, ooh, spooky, and my heart went a little bit of a flutter. It was a good time because that usually doesn't happen a lot in YA mystery books for me, or just YA suspense novels or anything. It's usually pretty obvious. In retrospect, it's very obvious who's the murderer. I don't even know why it never came into my head, but I suspected somebody because the red herring is big. But I was like, if it's that person, that's intuitively everyone would be able to guess that because it's from Pride and Prejudice. If you'd read it, you'd be like, yeah, that's the person who murdered everybody. But I enjoyed myself so much with this. It twisted a little bit of the relationships with the characters just enough to actually make it interesting in places. And the meeting between Bingley and Jane wasn't even in here, and I'm kind of mad about that because they're my favorite couple from Pride and Prejudice, because Jane deserves the world and she deserves a man who is as big as a golden retriever who would do anything to please her as Bingley. And so I love them so much. They're one of my favorite literary couples. So I was waiting waiting for them to meet in this, and they don't meet on the page, and it's not until like at the end of everything. So like the juxtaposition of the relationships isn't the same, but it was interesting. And I think I have a few critiques about this book, but overall it was just so enjoyable. I had such a great time reading it. It was so fun and lighthearted and mystery woo, and like the case wasn't like super engaging to me. Like I was just like, sure, this Hearst guy is dead, and we know we don't want Bingley to get murdered because we love Bingley, or to hang for murdering Hearst because we love Bingley. I didn't really care a whole lot. I just wanted to know how they were, like how it was gonna pan out, because I know Pride and Prejudice, so I was like, I wanted to see how Tirza did it. I'm really happy with the way that she did it. I think she did a good job with keeping to the tone and everything, but I think what would have made this better is if it actually was modernized. I thought it was a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice when I read like it had like to do with law, and Lizzie wanted to be like a lawyer and all this kind of stuff, and like I was like, yeah, that's gotta be modern. But no, she just did like a twisted history version of it. Like she said it in the exact same time that Pride and Prejudice was written, so like around 1812 or when it was set, which she even says at the back, like historically it's not accurate. She says, what did she say? Readers with a passing interest in Regency era England will recognize that I've taken a few liberties with what was and what wasn't considered proper in this novel. She played with history a little bit, which is fine. It was still fun. I liked it, but I think it could have been a little bit more successful if it had done things differently. If it had taken that like story of the relationship, the love between Darcy and Lizzie, and taken it and put it in a modern setting, given us like university graduates who are trying to become lawyers, and made it personal, like given them personal stakes in this, given Lizzie personal stakes, like murder one of her sisters. That'd be spicy, you know? I think you could make it interesting, but this was still a whole heck of a lot of fun, because there were a good few moments in here where like Darcy and Lizzie were locked in a dark room together where they couldn't do anything, and they had like a good chat. It was great. I really enjoyed this, so that's awesome. But I think now I have noticed that a lot of my reading recently has been from like white men because I've been reading like the Rick Riordan books, right? So that's kind of dominated my stats, and it's really messed up the fact that I've wanted to read more person of color books. It's just completely messed up my stats. So I am going to, instead of reading another white man book right now, like I Have the World, I am going to dive into some person of color books, especially written by ladies. And this one's also gay, which I'm very excited about. And this one is that middle grade that I'm super pumped about. And both of these have audiobooks. I ended up finding the audiobook for Spirit Hunters. So very excited to read both of these. So I think this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I think I can probably read Spirit Hunters in like 2 hours maybe. I'm gonna see how fast I can polish it off and see if it's a good comp for Project Dream. Fingers crossed. And then I want to get in on GEARBREAKERS because I'm just ridiculously excited about this, and I want to read it so badly. I don't even know what this is about. Actually, let's do this first. So this one is about Harper Rain, who just moves into a brand new house, and her new house is haunted, which is really cool. There's like rumors are following that the Rain family's new house is haunted, and unexplainable events are occurring, and tragedy befalls every family who lives here. So it's like creepy haunted house vibes, which I'm very excited about. And then GEARBREAKERS. So it's about Eris and Sona. Eris is a gearbreaker, a brash young rebel who specializes in taking down wind-ups from the inside, and wind-ups are like mechanized weapons. And one of her missions goes awry. She finds herself in a Godolia prison where she meets Sona Steelcrest, a cybernetically enhanced wind-up pilot. Right, because she's got the glowing red eye on the cover. And it's like them trying to take down this pilot program, you know, so falling in for each other. So yes, very excited about this. But this is what I'm gonna do the rest of my Friday, and I'll catch up with you guys a little later. Hey guys, it is now a little bit later. I am back. I am here. I just started listening to GEARBREAKERS. Y'all, I can already tell I'm gonna love this book. It is so good, but I will talk about that in a second. Spirit Hunters. I found a comp for my book. Hands down. I was reading this, and the more I was reading it, I was just like, oh my god, this works. This works so well. It's so fantastic. Obviously, it goes a little bit more creepy because we're actually dealing with demons and ghosts in this book, and we don't deal with demons and ghosts in mine. It's more magical, so I'm gonna have to find something that's magical forest. This gets everything else across. It's the writing, the tone, and everything. This one is also, by the way, really goddamn creepy. So scary. Like, if I had read this as a kid, I would be genuinely creeped out enough to, like, not be able to get through it, or, like, have nightmares. Like, it's that scary. It's scary, but like at the end it does have a little uptick right by the end, and it's like a little adventure-y type of thing of like, oh, like Spirit Hunters, because this means something in the book that our main character Harper figures out by the end of it. And oh, this was so good too though. Like Dio, her friend in here, I just want to hug Dio. She is so sweet. I love her so much. Like there's a bit where she's just like, we gotta do something to fix this because we need to get you safe. Oh, Dio is the best. I love her. And then like the creepiest thing about this whole book is the fact that, okay, so this is about Harper, as I said. Harper is a 12-year-old girl. She just moves to this house with her family, and this house is like really old and creepy, and there's like rumors swirling around it. But like the main thing is that her little brother can see someone in the house whose name is Billy, and Billy doesn't like Harper. From like word go, Billy does not like Harper, and it just slowly gets to the point where like that automatically is creepy. Is the littlest boy of the house, who's 4, can see ghosts, just genuinely terrifying, and then the little boy ghost is a malevolent ghost. And I'm just sitting here having watched all like the like documentaries and like unsolved mysteries and like BuzzFeed Unsolved with like the stories of the ghosts, and I'm like, child ghost? No, demon. It's a demon. The entire time I was like, demon, it's a demon. It's gotta be a demon. It's terrifying. There are some descriptions in this where I was genuinely got chills, and I'm almost 34 years old. I'm not a kid. Like this in the back, it says ages 8 to 12. No way. Like it does read a little bit like younger audience wise, but like the content is terrifying. So I guess if you have a kid in your life who loves horror, this would be for them. But like as a kid, I was this little scaredy cat, so I would never. This was really fun. And I'm so glad that I got a comp for Project Dream. Mine definitely isn't this scary, but it does have the aspect of like the unknown and the mystery, and then the like moving to a new place and meeting friends and like finding a place that you want to belong, you know, that kind of a thing. Just gotta, you know, now I gotta find a middle grade story about a forest. If any of you guys know of a middle grade story that was published in the last 5 years that has something to do with a forest, something to do with like a magical world in a forest, kind of like Bridge to Terabithia, but not as sad, more magical, you know, more fun and games, kind of like Aru Shah fun and games, tell me down below, please, because I need to read it and see if it works as a comp. Anyways, this shit right here, Gearbreakers, I'm so excited to keep reading this. So the first line, let me read you the first line, because it sold me the second I listened to it. It makes sense that when the times were desperate enough, when the people were frenzied enough, at a certain point we went past praying to deities and started to build them instead. Yes. Anyways, I'm gonna go read this now, and I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow on my thoughts. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. I am here in my library because I've officially cleared out all of those books that I want to unhaul, except for like one little stack and the stack that's going to my friend over there. But it's done. She's clean. She's great. I gotta pick up those papers, but you know, that's fine. But yeah, we were gonna bring them to Valley Village, or like to the drop-off center today, but we decided to instead post it on our like neighborhood Facebook page that we have just a bunch of free books sitting on our doorstep. Come by and take whatever you like, and a bunch of people have come and actually taken some stuff, so it's gonna be a smaller load to the thrift store tomorrow when we take whatever's left, and we're gonna bring it and donate it. So good times. But yeah, not a whole lot's going on. I finished my chaos sweater, which is awesome, but it's also like 30 degrees outside, so I can't really wear it because I will boil. But I am going tonight to my friend's house for like a little barbecue, not a barbecue, a bonfire, and it's gonna be lovely. So I think I might bring it as like a wearing if like the sun goes down and it gets a little cool, you know, I might wear it then. Yeah, not a whole lot going on really. Got passport pictures taken today because my passport like expired last year. We didn't realize it because of COVID, so we went and got that all like redone, and we're gonna go probably this week to get my passport redone or just mail it in. I think I'm just gonna mail it in because like we don't need my passport right away, so obviously, because we're not going anywhere. But you know, it's fine. That's all about that's new. I just been listening to Gearbreakers for a little bit, but I'm gonna be making dinner in a bit because my parents have friends coming over. I'm making dinner for all of us, and then I'll be leaving to my friend's house. So that's gonna be my evening and night. And then tomorrow I have book club in person with my friends, so I'll have that kind of in the afternoon. But other than that, not really a whole lot going on. So just thought I'd pop in with this little update to say hi. I'll catch up with you guys a little later. Sunday. I'm here popping in. I sound like an old man because last night I was talking too much, but it's a good time. I just wanted to say hi, hello. Today is book club. That's where I'm going to be going in like an hour. Last night was so fun. I got home way too late and I am very tired, so I'm going to make coffee and get my day started. Friends, it is now quite a bit later. I am home. I am back from book club and visiting a cute little kitty. My friends found him in like a parking lot last week and they've been trying to find somebody to take him because one of my friends has 2 cats and doesn't want a third. My other friend can't have a cat because her mom is very allergic and she still lives at home. I can't have a cat because my mom hates cats and Bella doesn't like other animals. And my 4th friend is currently housing him in her new place, but she is in the middle of moving and she can't. She can't take a cat right now. So everybody's trying to find him a place to live, but he's a sweet man. And they've named him Mango, which is amazing. Little Mango Man. He's so sweet. He's such a sweetie. But that's where I was. And now I'm very drained from socializing so much this weekend. So I am going to park myself on a sofa, maybe even my big chair down here, because that sounds amazing. And I'm going to see if I want to read more GEARBREAKERS or if I want to consume Dungeons and Dragons podcasts. We're going to find out what I want to do. Currently, I'm kind of hungry because all I've eaten today is waffles. And that was a long time ago. So I'm going to eat something and just hang out. And that sounds like a great idea. Anyways, friends, I'm going to go and I will catch up with you guys a little later. Everyone, it is officially Monday. Hello, my darling friends. I hope you're doing well. I'm popping in to officially close out this vlog. I am in the middle of a workday, expecting a call in just a few minutes, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. Thank you so much for watching. This weekend, I finished Pride and Premeditation. I wrapped up Spirit Hunters start to finish, and I found a comp for Project Dream with that. And I also read a fair good amount of GEARBREAKERS. I'm officially in the 260 page mark with that one, so I'm very close to being done. And I'm hoping to finish that one up today as well. And I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. So all good things across the board. I think I rated Pride and Premeditation 3.5 stars. I rated Spirit Hunters 4 stars. And GEARBREAKERS is on track to being a 4-star or higher right now. So we love to see it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And I will catch you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.